Good people, what I would like to say is that African have always been viewed like a dark continent. When the white people were colonizing us, they took it that not only are Africans dark, but also what they think and what comes out of their mind is also not useful, because also it's dark. And that's why you'll get to see everything that is negative is also seen to be dark. That's why we have things like black spots. Why don't we have white spots? I once asked a person, why do we have all our vehicles with black tires? The tire is the thing that it will step over anything and everything. So if you look at the way we are taken by the white people, you realize that Africans requires to liberate themselves. I also asked another person, why do we have a lot of conflicts where we have minerals in Africa? Somalia is one of the countries that has a lot of minerals. Somalia has a lot of minerals, and that's why we have Al-Shabaab and all these gangs. Somebody once asked me, how comes we have all these gangs? North Kivu, that is DR Congo. We have a lot of minerals. We have every kind of minerals deposit in North Kivu, and that's why you will find that M23, some other some other mercenaries backed by Rwanda, they are there. But the fact remains is that I once told people that these are wars and these are conflicts sponsored by the whites. And if they are not conflicts that are sponsored by the whites, there are questions that still beg answers to date. How does a person deep in the forest get new gumboots or boots, get combats, get modern sophisticated weapons, at the same time with no connections? It is not possible. Why do we have Al-Shabaab with the latest guns, uniforms? How do they get them? Where are these guns from? Because they don't fight with bangers. That means I told somebody that the conflicts we have in North Kivu, DR Congo, and the conflicts we have in Somalia by Al-Shabaab, I can only call them in 2 words, that the 2 or 3 words, that these is wars that are sponsored by the same master. The master being the whites. They come up with Kenya and some other country to fight Al-Shabaab. At the same time, on the other hand, they are still sponsoring them with arms. The whites will also support the government of the day in DR Congo to fight the M23 and some other mercenaries. But at the same time, you'll find they are still sponsoring them in getting the best of the weapons to fight the government. Africans must come of age. They must realize they need to solve their issues and solve them amicably. And that's the only way we can develop. That's the only way we can move forward. That's the only way we can be respected by the whites. But it bothers me also when I get president or our president says that I spoke to Macron of France about the conflict in DR Congo. How do you speak with the masters and our colonizers about issues of Africa? Another day, I spoke with the Secretary of United States about what is going on in. It is time we get tired of involving the whites on our affairs. I'm one of those people who are so happy about the latest move by Donald Trump about cutting aids for African countries. And so unfortunate that our president is moving everywhere, spending money and wasting money when we don't even have enough drugs it's for people who are HIV positive